Hello, today I'm in this rather nice botanical garden making this video about the Trecena of E, making this video about the new path, the new journey. I'm in a garden, that would be good for the Trecena of E, right? And I found this rather beautiful bird sculpture on this kind of like sculpted bench, which would be great for the Trecena of Tz'ikini, but as I said, I'm not here to talk to you about them, I'm here to talk to you about the Trecena of E. Now we're leaving the Trecena of Kawok. We are being, or we have been, reborn. And the Trecena of E asks us to take our first few steps into the world, to imagine the new journey, the potential that the new path might hold for us. But of course, being the newborn, it is highly likely that we're not quite ready to set out on our journey just yet. One maybe more for planning, maybe more to get some understanding, maybe more to understand the potential and receive what we might need for that journey. We'll come to that later on. But we can't, as I say, expect the newborn just to plonk down on the road and get out there and get on with it. We need some advice, we need some fertilizer, we need something to help us on our journey. So one could be seen as like, okay, what do I need to help me to walk this new path? As I go out on my voyage of discovery, what might I ask from others to help me along this new path, to take me forwards? So one could be a great day for, kind of like some fact finding about the mission that you want to go on. And it's certainly a great day to set your sights, set your course, even if you're not literally taking foot on the path right now. It's to set your sights on where you might be going, where you might be walking, what you might be exploring over the next 260 days. From one we then move to two Ach. Now Ach representing the home, representing the community, representing kind of like all of the things that sustain us and support us, our families, our living area, our house, our home, and all of that kind of thing, and the peace and harmony that we find within them. And here we see it with the number two, and the number two representing self-sacrifice, the number two representing division and duality. And certainly if we're about to move out onto a new path, that may well mean that we have to leave behind that which we know. We have to leave behind our home, our family, our community, in order to move out onto that new road. Now, there will be some who will find that very challenging. They would go, but they can't leave their family behind, or they can't leave their home behind, or they can't leave their house behind. There will be some who will be so thrilled by the prospect of adventure and excitement, a new path, a new journey, a new mission, that they can make and understand that sacrifice, leave things behind. So it's a balance between the two. We can see that either way, there is an element of self-sacrifice which can also be represented by the number two. It can be very binary in its nature. It's this way or that way. It's choose your home or choose the road. It's about understanding what sacrifices we might need to make in order to take this new path, and how those sacrifices might help propel us onto the road. It's also a great day with the two representing relationship, to understand how to bring harmony into your relationship. Now, I like to see, and I have called the relationship with the spinal column, and of course this makes us stand up tall. This is a time for being brave, and sometimes we have to be brave within our world. We have to be brave within our relationship. We have to stand up and say what needs attention, what needs looking after, what needs, let's say, some authority, some guidance, in order to bring back the harmony to the relationship. And so maybe if there's something that's going a bit wonky within your relationship today, it's a day to kind of like grow a spine and talk about it. From to Ach, we then move into three Ish. Now, of course, I often talk about the 3 days as representing days when We need to be at home. We need to be kind of like going inside. They're very introverted days. Their focus, the creativity that comes from within. And so we're talking about the heart, we're talking about meditation, we're talking about looking inside. Here we see number 3, connected with Ish. Ish, the connection with Mother Earth. Ish, the connection with that which goes on within our earth, with the sacred sites, with the magic that we hold within. And so when we see 3 Ish, for me, this is a day about going within in order to connect with our magic, going within in order to connect with the spirit of Mother Earth, to understand and ask what we can do for Mother Earth to help her, to understand and ask what we can do to identify our connection with her within us. And so, as I say, I feel it's a day of introversion. I feel it's a day to stay in our home. And, a great day to meditate and, kind of like find that magic within our home, find that magic within ourselves, perhaps. Again, if we're looking to take to the road this new path that we go on, this could be very much about understanding that the magic is something that we carry within. Many of us have altars in our homes. Our sacred place, our holy shrine is actually within our home. 3 Ish might suggest to us to connect our heart to the earth and understand that we carry that sacred energy, that sacred connection with us at all times, wherever we walk. Helps us to understand how to take that connection to the earth on our new path. From 3 Ish, we're then moving into 4 Tz'ikini. So it's time to get it grounded. Tz'ikini representing the vision. Tz'ikini representing prosperity. Tz'ikini representing our vision for the future. And here we're grounding it into the physical with the number 4. We are understanding how to make that vision happen, how to bring it to earth. And so this is a day to bring your plans into action, to bring your vision into the physical realm. Now, Tz'ikini days should be the ideal days to focus on how to bring that prosperity into reality. And so, kind of like a great day to focus on that vision, to bring it in. A great day to, kind of like go and put, kind of like ground it into being. What is your vision? This path, what do we need? What are we going for? How is it going to bring prosperity to you, your community, and your family? 4 Tz'ikini may be a great day for understanding the physical nuts and bolts of it, as it were. Help to understand how to follow that vision and bring it into the physical. From 4 Tz'ikini, we're then going into 5 Ajmak. So Ajmak, again, the day of forgiveness. Ajmak, the day of pardon. And here with the number 5, suggesting we need to put a little bit of effort into it. It's time to make that apology. It's time to make that redress the balance with your work. Okay? It's time to put some effort into it. And so, Ajmak, again, this might suggest, well, when they have the number 5, sometimes it's talking about hard work as well. And, sometimes it's kind of like that work is hard work, right? We've got to put our energy into it. We've got to put our effort into it. Would we do it if we didn't have to? Well, maybe not. But 5 Ajmak is a day that suggests that it's a great idea to put your effort and your energy into it, because your effort and your energy will be paid off. From 5 Ajmak, we're then going into 6 Noach. So Noach, the Nawal of the thought, the mind, and the brain. And it's also the Nawal of the problem solver. It's here to help to understand how to solve problems in life. Now here we see it with the number 6, which can represent the family. So this is a great day for family troubleshooting, as it were. to help to brainstorm things with your family, but it's also a great day to receive the ideas that come from heaven and earth and manifest them into the physical. It's a great day to stabilize your ideas, to take the knowledge that you're carrying and turn it into one stable idea for your new path. From 6 Noch, we're then going into 7 Tijax, the finalizing of the healing, the finalizing of the cutting. And so, in some way, yes, we've been born. We're stepping out onto that road, and I'd like to see this kind of like 70 hash as kind of representing the like the cutting of the umbilical cord that separates us from kind of like the birthing time from the from we're now born, we're now able to move out into the world. We've got to cut the umbilicus so that we can move forwards. And so kind of like Tijax, always a great day for removing those kind of like obstacles for healing. And here we see it kind of like that's the final cut. It's like right, okay, we're ready to go out. We're ready to do it. We're ready to release ourselves and move out into the world. So it can also be a great day of healing. 70 hash being the final healing, the final cut of the blade that brings the final healing. So 70 hash, a great day to set yourself free, to cleanse, to go through the final purification process that allows us to go out onto the road. From 70 hash, we then go into 8 Kawok, the completion. So you see, like birthing is complete. The what we were going through has been done. Yes, we've gone through the Trecena of Kawok already. Yes, we've taken the 20 days from 1 Kawok, and now we come back 21 on the 21st day to 8 Kawok. The process is done. It's almost as if we needed the first 7 days of the Trecena, kind of like to finalize the cooking process, as it were, before we're ready. And then 8 Kawok says, right, okay, this is time. Give thanks for the process which has been completed. We have now been fully reborn. We've gone through kind of like the gestation. We've gone through the birthing process. We've now, kind of like the umbilicus has been detached. And it's time to give thanks for all that have helped in our birthing process, to rebirth us onto this new path, to rebirth us onto this new road. That's what's happened. And so 8 Kawok is the day to be doing that, to make your offering, to give thanks for your birthing process, to give thanks for your renewal, to give thanks for your replenishment and your safe emergence into this world. From 8 Kawok, we're then going into 9 Ajpu. So Ajpu, the Nawal of the sun, Ajpu, the Nawal of the divine path. Now it's kind of interesting because here we are going through this Trecena of E, the new road, the new path, and what do we find? Kind of like within it, we find Ajpu, the path of the hero, combined with the number 9, which can represent the divine feminine, but can also represent life itself. 9 Ajpu is a great day to understand how to integrate your divine path, your return to the source, into your life. It's a combination of this bringing your life into your divine path. Now, of course, that's what we go on all paths for. And we could say that any path of exploration has to be part of our divine path anyway. 9 Ajpu really brings that forward. 9 Ajpu helps us to identify how to bring our divine path to life. In this identification of our new path, how is our new path going to aid us on our spiritual path? 9 Ajpu is a great day to be looking into that, to be asking those questions, to be finding out. It's a great day to understand the feminine aspect of the divine as well, because we have the 9 representing femininity, and we have the Ajpu representing the divine path. So, in some ways it could be seen as the day of the goddess, I suppose. So, All in all, I would say that 9 Ajpu is a very auspicious day, and certainly a day to be divining your spiritual path from the women in your life. From 9 Aq'ab'al, we're then going into 10 Imox. Imox, the Nawal of the lakes, Imox, the Nawal of the waters, Imox, the Nawal of the dream. And here we see it combined with the number 10. Now, Imox is highly connected to our collective consciousness and our connection to the collective consciousness. And here we see it combined with the number 10, representing community. And so we can understand that it may be a day where we're really tapping into the collective consciousness of our community. It's a day when we're all on the same wavelength, when we all got the right idea going on. So a great day to bring in the dream for your community, a great day to bring in the dream for your social group, to connect with them, to help to understand each other's dreams. Now, of course, there is an issue with 10 Imosh that we may become too submerged in everybody else's dream as well. We have to be a bit careful with that because Imosh is already, let's say, connected like little psychic antennae with everybody else around it into the collective consciousness of the of our society. And here, when we see it with the number 10, we can understand this is also connecting us with each other. But it's a great day to be sharing our dreams with our community. How do we wish to craft our new community? How do we wish to work with it? This is a great thing to be working with on the day 10 Imosh. From 10 Imosh, we then move into 11 Ich. 11 Ich, possibly one of the more challenging Ich days. Ich being known for sudden changes. Ik not always being the most stable of days. Ik also a day of communication. And here we see it with the number 11. The number 11, which is also not exactly one of the most stable days. And so when we bring them together, we can really understand that anything could happen. We could go in any direction. It may lead to some very free-form communication. It may also lead to, sometimes we might find that it's not quite the way that we wanted the words to come out. We might find that, kind of like communication is challenging simply because, kind of like we might get confused with so many twists and turns in the day. Be very important to understand how to use your words before you release them, because ik can also be the one with the angry words, and with the power of the 11 behind it, kind of like unintended words may kind of like come out quite strongly on that 11 ik day. So, kind of like sometimes there are times to maybe stay still, if we know that the wind, if we know that the general direction is a little bit unpredictable on 11 ik, then maybe that's a day to just kind of like let things run the way that they need to kind of like think or count before we like let fly with our words, because we might not entirely be sure where they're coming from. From 11 Ik, we're then moving into 12 Aq'ab'al. Aq'ab'al, the Nawal of the dusk and dawn, the Nawal of the new concepts. And here with the number 12, we can understand that Aq'ab'al is one where we might be bringing our life ideas back together, our life concepts. Because 12, the life experience. And so, kind of like I often think about having all of these, these projects we thought about, then we didn't actually do anything with them. Well, 12 Aq'ab'al helps us to understand how to fit them together, because it's using our life experience to bring the new concept into the world. Now, on this new path, we are going to need new concepts. And this is saying, right, okay, what have I learned in my life that can help me to bring these new concepts into the world? 12 Aq'ab'al would be a great day to go back through your old notebooks, go back through your old projects and help to understand how to bring new concepts in. And then finally, we come to the day 13 Cat. Cat representing the carrying net. Cat representing the abundance that we carry with us. The bag that we take on our journey, perhaps. And here we see it with the number 13 representing spirit, representing the ancestors. We've gone through this 13-day period, this Trecena of E, understanding how to take our new path, where our new path might take us, cutting away what we don't need, releasing ourselves and all of that kind of thing. And here, finally, we get to 13 cat. Hopefully, we've done our work. We have released what we need to release from our net so that the spirit, so that the ancestors can bless us with what we need for our new journey. Otherwise, that cat day might be a day to really ask the ancestors how to let go of the things that you no longer need to be attached to, that you no longer need to carry in your life. 13 cat is a great day for breaking karmic bonds. Any karmic bonds that are holding you back from taking that path, because it's a connection with our ancestors. And cat is the release, it's letting go of things. Letting go with gratitude, letting go with love, so that we can sort through our net and work out if what we're carrying is useful for us or if it's holding us back. It's a great day to be releasing karmic burdens, working through that, letting go of them. It's a great day to be letting go of anything that's stopping you from walking your new path, so that you can walk out in freedom and so that you can receive the blessings of the ancestors. So, a powerful day to finish off the Trecena, and I hope that you've enjoyed that. I hope that it's been of use for you, and I look forward to seeing you again in 13 days' time for the Trecena of Can. Thank you.